Listen, congratulations to everybody who's not us. Thank you for being you. Because if you wasn't you, then we'd be you. So we're us. Congratulations.
To our first Arcast Awards.
Let's get it. He's making me do this, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what's up? What's up? This is your boy Shin to the motherfucking D. And my brother
Kinga
is right there.
Necessary Kinga. Hey, listen. 45 is now 47.
This is episode fuck you. That's what episode is. It's episode you.
13.
Episode motherfucking 13. Friday the motherfucking 13th. It's not Friday, by the way. We gonna start off like this. I got a lot of shit to say. A lot of shit to say.
It's been a minute.
It's been a
We miss y'all.
Do you know why we miss y'all? See, time out.
We took a break. I had to get into and out of a relationship.
We're gonna talk about that. We also talk about this. I had to accept the certain separations from certain people. Across the board, homeboys, homegirls, people a little closer than that. And I had to accept new people in my fold. So I'm proud of that. But this episode is episode 13, also known as episode Fuck You. So if y'all see episode FU, you know what I mean. Because clearly, gangsters rule the nation. Can we get a gangsters a handout? Gangsters rule the nation. Gangsters make the world go round. Listen, Trump did it. Listen.
47.
I didn't know people called him Uncle Dunn, but only the hood. It's niggas in the hood that's like Uncle Dunn, but these are the same people that escape history. Now, just so y'all know, now that this is over with, I can say what the I want to say. It's never been about woman and man. It's never been about nothing but power. Power, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. But it does. Literally, the Bible, you guys 100% put your faith, blind faith into, says a woman, whoa, can I get an amen, bro? A woman should never preach. So shut the up, bitch. Shut up. So if a woman should never preach, does that mean, I'm just joking. That's just the, why? Like at this point, are we saving people? Because anybody that rock with us, I'm not literally telling you to shut up, bitch. I'm just saying the understanding. Right. I have daughters.
If you're offended at this point,
then you. If you're offended at this point, then
it's not the right place for you.
Hit
the like button though. If you rocking with us, hit the like button, subscribe.
Should have been a motherfucking podcast.
Hell yeah.
So we doing it like this. Trump pulled some gangster shit. Kamala and Biden, they pulled some gangster shit. When it's all over with, all the donations y'all sent in, they keep those.
Yeah.
That's their money.
Yeah.
We're gonna vote for Kamala because we don't have a choice. There was a lot of options. There was a lot of options. They just wasn't Democrat. There's a lot of options that wasn't Republican.
Right.
But then again, you guys look over there because you want the Nike, you want the name brand, you want the Adidas.
You got the Green Party, Independent Party. Hey, it's crazy. I'm getting my little girl ready for bed last night. She look at me and say, "Daddy, who you vote for?"
Damn.
Remember I just told you the other day?
I voted for you, my child.
She be talking, when I'm not around, she have a lot more conversation than when she was with me. Okay,
right.
Yeah, she opened up a little bit. She asked me, I'm like, how you know anything about that? Well, my mommy said. I was like, okay, well, who she vote for? And she called her Kamala. Kamala Harris? I said, she vote for Kamala? No, Daddy, not, what? No, Kamala. Like,
that's cute.
Corrected me and stuff. I'm like, hey, you know. When you get old enough, you'll be able to participate should you want to participate, if it's still like that when you grow up.
This system been going like this for a long time.
Yeah.
This is the greatest trick ever pulled on people outside of the one with Satan, outside of religion.
Man.
This is the greatest trick pulled on people. If you believe your vote means something, you are right. But it means something on a different level. You do not vote for the president. You vote for the people who vote for the president.
Yeah.
That's who you vote for. But when you don't know that, don't listen.
You got an interceder.
This is a part of why history and education is important. And I really believe the more and more I get older, the more and more I had a birthday, by the way. The more and more I get older, I start to realize how deep education is and the lack of it, and the miseducation of the Negro.
All right.
I'm sorry. Let me be normal. The miseducation of you stupid motherfuckers. Because see, you got a person that's miseducated due to blind faith. And you got a person that's miseducated due to I don't give a fuck.
Blissful ignorance.
Blissful motherfucking fuck you. You feel me?
He did say this is a fuck you episode, so don't forget that.
So let's do this. Kamala could have won. Kamala. She could have won had she been real from the get-go. How many black senators, how many black congressmen and women have we as a people passed up for Biden? They gave you who you voted for. If I give you an option, how the fuck is that a choice?
Right. That's the gangster their way in there. They pulled a coup to even get her the
Biden
Democratic nomination.
Exactly. They knew Biden wasn't going to be able to push this through.
Right.
So the next move, the intelligent move, the smart move is like, you know what? Bait and switch. Oh, he's not going to be able to do it. Let's just run with her. She's the next up anyway. Ha, 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 ha. Sounds so familiar. Sounds like Kennedy won't change these laws. Kennedy said, we're going to start trading with silver this and silver that, and this. And he gets smoked. And then LBJ step in, and everything Kennedy wouldn't do, LBJ did. Lyndon bitch Johnson. Yeah. We've been fucked from day one. I'm not going to argue with one of you weak-minded, misunderstood motherfuckers about this.
We already had him at 45. So to me, all the outrage of what's going to happen when he get in office, I'm like, did y'all just not... Y'all missed the other 4 years that he already did?
What outrage?
And what happened
when
he was
this
in
is
office?
Uncle Dunn. Ain't no outrage. It's Uncle Dunn. It's Uncle Dunn.
What happened last time he was in office? You know.
I've seen, okay, so this is, how important is the people around you versus the people you can see? These are famous people in positions that we vote on. We spend a lot of time, like, trying to figure out what's the next move. And then when Trump did win, you see a bunch of people like, oh my God, the world's over with. Bitch, the world been over with. The minute you didn't know certain things, the minute you didn't understand that your parents should have taught you this, and their parents should have taught them this, you should understand it's a system that we've been defeated in. Defeated. We lost. And then you got a couple of smart niggas. You got a couple of smart people. Okay, in general. When I say niggas, I mean all of us.
Right.
When I say white-ass cracker hunky punks, I'm talking about white-ass cracker hunky punks. Because there's no way I'm going to disrespect my people or say something like the word nigga, which is not a disrespectful word. It was turned and twisted and remixed into a disrespectful word.
Right.
Then I'm going to say everything else. But I'm not going to pull a Kanye. I'm not stupid. You see how that power work? Certain shit you can say, certain shit you can't say.
Yeah, you can talk about niggas all day, but there's one group of people on this here platform you best not talk about.
You know you better not.
That's it. You best not talk about it. Let me tell you that.
The most important thing to the future is teaching the kids that this is a bigger deal. So when you're teaching your kid to play football, when you're teaching your kid to play soccer, when your kid is going into sports, when your kids are going into anything academically or even as far as sports go, then you need to be able to tell them, hey, there's another world outside of this. The same way the football or the sports world is governed, there's another world outside of this where the government plays a big role. What you're forgetting is that the Pope plays a big role in this too. There's a backroom committee of people making choices that you don't know about. So what can we do about that? What do you know? It don't matter what I know at this point. I give up trying to
we can't do nothing about nothing but participate in this democracy, so-called, and keep living your life.
What's the definition of democracy?
I have no idea.
Listen, normally, it'd be smart for me to rattle off some information. Y'all look that shit up. If you watching this...
A lot of times, that's why I say that.
Look, I know, so I can rattle off the information. But again, this is an
So they can go look it up.
This is interactive, right?
Yeah.
So look up democracy and ask yourself, is this what that is? Look up republic and ask yourself, is this what this is? I heard a poor bitch... Damn, I hope she watched this. I heard a poor bitch tell me, I'm a Republican. I don't fuck with Democrats. Bitch, you live in check from check. You're a report to Joblican. That's what the fuck you are. That's what the fuck you are. We all are stuck in this system. Now, let's turn this shit up a little bit. What happened to all the assassination attempts? You know, that would have still been a thing. What a trial at? Well, all that. That's not a thing.
Right.
So to Trump team, they feel like, the assassination attempts worked. They worked. Just to be honest, across the board, we were going to get fucked, whether it was with a real white man dick or with Kamala's white husband dick. Because if you have a white husband and a husband leaves...
Zaddy.
If you and you
I got a white zaddy.
and your husband leads the household, they ain't gonna like me for this. They're not gonna like me for this. Kamala's married to a white man. What does race have to do with it? The same reason Jesus is a nigga.
Well, the reason okay, so this whole time it's black woman in office, first black president. But then she's married to a white man.
She's married to a white man.
Well, what's color got to do with it? Now you just was praising her for being a woman and just for being black.
Exactly.
You just praising her just for that. Like that alone will qualify you to be doing it.
If her husband leads the household, if her husband leads the household and she goes to work as the president, how much say-so does he have in what she does? Because he's already the man of the house. He's already the breadwinner. He's just not popular. If you don't understand this is a play that you've never seen before, this man, listen, I love black women. I love black women. I have a black daughter. I have black daughters. I love you. I love you. Now, some of y'all mamas,
it was just too easy to work y'all up on this one. It was too easy.
They made it emotional because they needed interaction. And once you got black versus white, it's gonna always be this thing.
Right.
And white, listen, they didn't win with Obama. They didn't win with Obama.
You know what I'm doing? Perfect time for a commercial break.
We pausing it?
Nope.
What you doing? He finna go get a gun, y'all, and shoot somebody in that bit. So this is the perfect time for a commercial break. So check this out. December 1st, I'm releasing my novel, Age of Absence. And I think you guys should check that out. It's gonna go up in our store. It's gonna be the first couple of issues. It's gonna be limited edition. So I think we're gonna put out 50 issues. But you can get those on our Black Rubik store. In our Black Rubik store, we have a bunch of other things coming. Shout out to a couple of people. Anybody that fuck with me, I fucking love you. Shout out to the Puff Puff. You know what I'm saying? What's up? We got a kickback coming up. I was gonna do that more epically than that. What the hell is that? This nigga is over there concocting some shit. Anyway. Even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black fiend, mama. I finally understand for a woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man. So y'all let all this shit go to waste. Y'all let life go to waste. Y'all let music go to waste. Y'all let art go to waste because of your everyday dealings. We have this overabundance of we know. Everybody's a critic, which rightfully so. You have an opinion, but that's just how it goes. All that rhymed, you know. So I should have did a I should have rapped for y'all real second, because you know niggas is still rapping. Niggas is getting 50-year-old rappers and shit. You know what I'm saying? This podcast shit ain't to us. This is a show. This is us just being us, you know. So just putting y'all on. We do got reviews coming up. We're gonna do a review today. A review on these nuts. This nigga over there playing puppy kill and shit. Kiss the bitch already, bro. This nigga is doing a sex ritual. The paranoia kicking in. But we will be doing another kickback. This time it's called the last kickback ever. Called Kickback 3. Because after this, we won't call them kickbacks. We'll call it kick-ins, or kick fronts or some shit. Look who's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Bye, Tasha.
Guess who's busy?
Still smell a crack in my clothes, like Krispy Kreme. I was
cooking them O's.
You can still smell a crack in Trump clothes. That's a good-ass throw. Anyway.
Trump, blow the trumpets. Man, 45 to 47. A complete felon.
So this is my question. So
Shin, what they yelling?
Shit, go and get my bail in.
Gangster.
Go and get my bail in. Ain't no telling. Niggas be bust up. That's cap, straight railing. Tell me where you failed, man.
Shout out to Rail.
Man, fuck. Listen. Listen. Shout out to everybody. But I was about to say fuck some shit anyway. Shout out to everybody.
It's the fuck you episode.
It's the fuck you episode. So listen, if I hadn't said to everybody, and this is sincere, and this gonna be a cut. To everybody that I hadn't said this to, that I should say this to, fuck you. To everybody I should say this to, thank you. Now y'all sort that shit out.
There you go.
Sort that shit out.
We love you.
All right, so we're gonna turn up a little bit. The Kickback 3, you know what I'm saying? It's called the Kickback 3. It's gonna be November 30th. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a little different because we actually have outside entertainment coming in. Literally. I'm not gonna mention midgets because we had a whole thing of people wanting midgets.
I literally had somebody bring that up to me randomly out of nowhere. And I'm like, damn, we really gonna have to get some midgets.
But I don't think they like to be called midgets.
Yeah, that's not correct.
But listen.
That's not right and exact.
Do you like to be called nigga behind your back?
I apologize.
I don't.
For saying
I don't.
midget.
I represent y'all. Listen, if you
Little
fuck with who you are. No, the little people, the kids. I'm not gonna mix y'all up with the fucking kids. Fuck you, you strong ass midget. Fuck you. What the fuck? Hey, these are little people. These people, we've been colored, right? Who's colored? Everybody that's not colored. Right. The people that are colored is everybody that's not colored. So if you're not colored, what are you? Fuck a midget. Respectfully. Can you respectfully say fuck somebody? They happen every day, right?
I mean, some people not disrespected easily, especially by words.
When it boil down to this whole how you do, why you do, when you do, where you do, it boils down to a couple of things. What's important to you? If you believe that voting is important for you, ding, 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 good. So after Kamala wins, what happens? We've seen the same thing happen with Democrats over the course of time.
Right.
You go all the way back. Would you like some history? No. Why? Why? Why would I play this history?
I just hate that people get deflated.
I'm deflated.
Like, woke up this morning, or even just saw the results last night.
Fuck! That's fucked up. I just dropped my jar. My jar.
She actually was making a comeback. Like, they made it real interesting. She was making a comeback in the numbers.
No fucking comeback.
She was down like, 70 at one point. Then she came within like 20.
Send more money. Send more money. Fuck, she's almost in.
They played it real well. So, but for all of the people who were going against Trump, for them to be deflated like that and defeated, and I'm just listening to the rhetoric and just seeing what people saying on social media, and it just real hurt. Like, it really hit them emotionally hurt. And I'm just like, man, I hate it for you.
This was gonna help.
That you let it get to you like that, to the like, and I said this back,
episode 10 or 11.
No. I'm talking about the beginning about how the election season was coming, and how most people don't pay no attention to it until it comes. Then they got all these, conversation pieces and ideas and things. And I'm like, if you would have had that for the last 4 years leading up to now, okay, cool. But you don't start caring about it until it's going on.
It's almost like being pregnant for 9 months, being pregnant for 8 months or whatever, and then you get to the baby about to come out, then you start, you know what, we should probably think of get the stuff, get everything ready. Right. No, bitch, this shit been building from day one. This shit been building since day one. The minute they said Kamala was the Democrat
front runner,
everybody started sending money in. Everybody started sending money. It make you question.
They talking about they got on a Zoom call and collected all this money. And they're like, I don't really think that happened. I think they got the money however they got the money, but I don't think that Zoom call with all of these people, and I don't think that happened like that. It's a great story. This is political theater. It's a great story.
If you like Donald Trump, if you like anybody that the next person don't like, you're not wrong for liking them.
Right. Like, I saw this dude, this one content creator. He called himself a gangster. Maybe if you read his story, you might think he gangster. I ain't really got no opinion on nobody gangster, but his name...
if you think you're a gangster,
his name...
fuck you.
Mecca Audio. He like a New York legend. But...
unfuck you.
he fucked with Trump.
Fuck you.
Why? He did 30-something years locked up.
Unfuck you.
You know what I'm saying? And he got out, started his podcast. You know,
and he getting money.
People want to hear that gangster shit, so his channel do pretty
well. He not trying to relive that gangster shit.
No.
All right, well, shout out to that nigga.
He telling people like, hey, I'm telling these stories so you don't have to go through this. So you don't, he tell his story all the time, how his brother got killed because they was in the game. They kidnapped his mama, beat her up.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you kidnapped my mama?
They didn't kill her though.
Your mother,
she's still alive.
Your mother dies.
But he tells these stories and, I think when I first got on him, he was maybe telling a lot of prison stories. But since I've been watching him, I don't see him talking. He talk more about the legal stuff that's going on, like anything that happened in hip hop that's legal, the Diddy stuff, the Dirk stuff, anything like that. He's, into the case, the Thug case, like he's commenting on all of that because he went through the system.
Which we're gonna discuss all this too.
So his thing was he got caught saying he was selling like
crazy shit,
keys a week and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And he can see the light of day. I mean, I guess meet you out.
Yeah, he did 30 years or something like that.
30 years for giving people what they want.
Say he fucked with Trump because Trump pardoned him.
That's real. Guess what? Now go how many people that black people pushed for Obama to pardon that he didn't?
Right.
Why is it always these white people strategically pardon the right nigga?
More specifically, so that they say Trump pardoned Kodak, Wayne, a couple other people. In his case, I don't think, Trump didn't pardon him personally. Trump introduced a bill that passed.
It's still direct influence.
Yeah. So it just wasn't like, okay.
Before you finish this, to everybody that got family that got a person pardoned, how do you feel about that now? Because now when you look at Trump, you're like, that's real. Right. And listen, shout out, this is the part where you can say, there's a level of this shit that somebody wins on, but he's still on the back of a hustle. You free the right nigga. You free a Kodak who gonna always say, I fella tried, man.
Or Wayne.
I'm very trying, man. These all the same nigga. Hey, shout out to that one nigga. I like that nigga now. I don't really like the nigga. Get on, babe. You know what I'm saying? I bad as fucking school. Now I'm trying to dodge a sentence.
Boss man D-Lo.
Took my clothes off in the mall. Got a fine for $750. I like that shit. I like the way he talk a little bit. He remind me of Joe just a little bit.
Right.
Rest in peace, Joe, man. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Punch.
For sure. Punch birthday coming up.
Shout out to Doc.
Next week. He'd have been 45.
Nigga clamming on him. We making it out.
But yeah, Trump doing whatever bill he signed in, it allowed criminals with he had a kingpin charge.
Kingpin?
He had a kingpin charge. So anybody with charges like that was able to get out based on whatever that bill was.
Damn.
So
that's real.
Yeah.
So let's
this ain't no caping for Trump situation. This just
we don't fuck with none of that. We don't fuck with
This politics. This how this shit works. Somebody help somebody out in your family. I bet you be thinking
you'll be happy. Imagine your
different.
daddy, your husband. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to explain to him a lot of shit. But imagine somebody that coming home that can't come home. Listen, Trump is a felon. So that means if you go to a job and it says we won't hire you because of a felon, bring up your fucking president, 45, 47.
Right. Let
them know that, hey, why can't I work here when the man that leads the country is a felon? That's some game-changing shit.
Right.
To believe it or not, I'm not going to ever call Trump a white nigga, but this is as close as you get to a white nigga. Talking about Bill Clinton was the first black president. Nigga, we ain't had a black president. Obama wasn't the first black president.
Stupid.
Obama wasn't the first. That's promotion. In them 90, listen, this goes to our parents.
Right.
The miseducation of them. They rock with that shit, but really, did they? That's the media. The media was doing. The media had people think it was the East Coast, West Coast war.
Right.
And it was just two niggas, one nigga going at another nigga because another nigga Puff started some shit. That's where it all come from. And now we full motherfucking circle. My homegirl, I had two people say, we're going to talk about the P. Diddy stuff. And I had one of my homegirls, she was going to start a podcast, shout out to you. She was like, they're going to talk about the P. Diddy thing. I'm like, we already did it. But so the reason I'm saying that is because we're going to do it again.
Diddy gone.
Diddy.
Dirk gone.
Diddy.
Meech home.
Hold on. When it comes to Puff, when it comes to Sean P. Diddy Combs, what can you say about this subject that ain't been said?
Right. At this point,
It's like fucking a sleep person.
it's baked over at this
It's
point.
like being a model in the hallway of the hotel. It's like putting a song out called Who Shot You? That was recorded months before one of your artist homeboys get shot.
Right.
It's almost like telling a white artist that work for you, MGK, to go at another person, Eminem, just for the views. That's what this is. It's a hustle. Puff is a hustle. Trump is a hustle. Hey, the unfollowers. Kamala, that's a hustle. This is a hustle. You're being hustled. They're the hustle man with a hustle plan. They're going to show you how we do.
Now watch what Kamala does.
What's the next move? Because now everybody should be booking for her to be the next president. That should be the next thing.
Right. How do we get her in office? If it was that serious, right now, till the next 4 years, your job should be figuring out how do we get Kamala in office. If it was that real.
Campaigning for her because it was a threat. It was a threat. This is what you have. You have the orange head demon who struck before. Then you have the black savior. Get him, girl. You get him, girl. You go get that orange demon.
And I get it, but maybe that position, holding that office, ain't as prestigious as we make it out to be.
A part of Kamala, she's glad that she didn't win. Can you imagine the stress she's been under as a black woman? Once you in that light, shout out to Deion Sanders for this. Once you in the spotlight, everything is shown. Once the spotlight is on you, every bump, every blemish, every scar, every
we can see you
stain, we can see you. And guess what? We have an opinion about what you're doing. And when you have an opinion about what you're doing, it's only a certain amount of time. It was only a small amount of time before the goons came for that white husband. Oh, they were coming.
Right.
They were coming. What happened when I wanted her to win because I wanted to see things change. I wanted to see my daughter to see a black president. I wonder how many people quit out the video before they saw that part. if you quit out the video and then you watch it, it's like, I'm gonna go back and watch it. Fuck you for quitting and unfuck you for coming back. But yeah, so the Halloween thing. We was like, we're gonna do a Halloween kickback. Then I considered it's a lot of people in the city. Let them breathe. Look, let's enjoy the city. Man, y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. I want this cut. You didn't do shit. Halloween was failed on this city. A couple of big corporations, clubs, we're gonna do a party. You're gonna give you $400 for the best costume. And they pick a thick bitch.
Right.
This city needs a better class of Halloween. And I'm gonna give it to them. So I want to start our next season when this year go off, going into a deeper version of, like I said, the reviews and the things like that, because I want to talk about other shit. I'm sick of looking like these other people. I'm sick of feeling like these other people. Right. Dude, I just put out a litany, the SBAP, we just put out a whole thing of art, and I watched how it moved. Oh, the numbers are beautiful. But on the front end, it don't look a certain way. It should be thousands of views on that shit. These are movies we all watch and shit. You feel me? But
thousands.
But listen, we booked 14K on views as far as that Halloween Disney stint we just did. That's that. But in the same breath, I get to look around people and I get to watch how people move. People do not want to invest in you by clicking like or sharing what you do. That's okay. That's for everybody out here. That's for any content creator. They're not going to pick you until you pick yourself. So at this point, don't pander.
Yeah,
and that's where I'm at. We don't pander.
We're only and anybody. You're only gonna get to 5-10% of your audience.
Right, but no. We're not gonna teach them that. Let them learn that. If you do this for real, go. No. But see, listen. Because listen, when we drop jewels, I get hit with shit like this right here. I saw what you sent me, but what you want me to say about it? What? If I seen you picture my dick, you'd be over there sucking it. The fuck you mean what I want you to say about it? For everybody that know me and you watching this, go to my fucking page and click like on every fucking thing you see. For no other reason, but the shit dope. Ain't nobody doing shit like that. That's why this city don't have anything. When people get something that nobody does, and time out, we have something, and a lot of people that rock with us will benefit from what we have together. So I'm saying, as far as SBAB and being able to talk about things like when we do the Kickback 3, we're gonna open up a certain different, this is gonna be just crazy. We're gonna open up a different level of communication. It won't be crowd involvement. Will not be crowd involvement, but it will be a level of interaction that happens that you don't have here. You can't fake authentic shit. You can fake originality. You can fake it. Kobe did it. Kobe copied Jordan every Jordan move. You can fake originality, but you can't fake authentic. Let me explain that to you. You can take a shirt and put Nike on it. You can go buy somewhat the same brand and put Nike on it, but it's still not Nike because it's not Nike.
Right.
So what we doing with this SBAT brand?
Nike plated.
Y'all, some of y'all niggas is real plated. Y'all 14 karat nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Just played it, baby. You just played it.
But just being on a real part, being a creator and watching a lot of there's a misunderstanding of what creation is. If you post a picture of yourself that is content, but how creative is it? In the eye of the beholder, what you think you are. What is how you see the world.
Right.
We're here to experience life. Inside of life, you're supposed to create. The rule of life is create. So you should be more of a creator than you are a consumer. That's even growing your own food. Nope. I'm not talking about you literally growing your own food, but giving money to the people that grow food.
Right.
Because some people got a green thumb. Some people got a red thumb. Couldn't wait them 7 days, nigga. You couldn't wait them 7 days, you nasty motherfucker. Nah, but just going into creating. I love a creative woman. And a real woman love a creative man. There's a level of you're too creative. There's a level of you're creative, but their potential is not being met. This nigga is super creative. Be there at home playing Madden with his homeboy. He really good at painting, but he don't paint that much. I bought him everything he need. Because he on there painting score on these niggas. That's all that really matters. He's hitting off them dopamines. He's getting what happens when you really create in the real world. Right. So when you create, you're closer to God. That's living. Right. So it's just not about having kids as far as creation. Jesus was a carpenter, so they say. If he has a humble job, why can't you? So being a creator starts with even creating your ego, creating will and integrity in people you deal with, creating friendship and brotherhoods and sisterhoods and whatever hoods y'all create.
Your quote.
Which one? I got a lot of quotes back.
As a man, I wrote this down after you said it. Well, you sent it, so I just copied and pasted it. As a man, you must earn your friends.
I sent it to everybody. I sent it to the boys. Right. And I sent it to you.
The harder you work, the more important you become. The more important you are, the more important your friends will be. And important friends improve your life exponentially.
So if I go to Facebook and I say shit like that, you get a couple of likes, little shit here. But at some point, somebody get it and it means something. For you to say that you wrote that down when I said it to you or sent it to you, that makes me feel good because, I mean, it affects you. Yeah. That's going to carry on to other relationships you have with other people. You have to say compounding, define things. I mean, you got to profound things to people that mean something to you. You can't just say, I love you. What the fuck does that really mean? Everybody's a blanket statement. Right. Tell somebody, like, you've earned my trust. You've earned my friendship. Hey, what do you need? How can I make like, let me buy you lunch today. I wouldn't even be on Cash App if it wasn't for you. You just, all right, here goes some money for some real hours. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? It was smooth, you know what I'm saying? But that's like paying for the person in front of you. Right. You know what? Let me get the chicken nuggets and I'm gonna go and pay for the people behind me too. Right. You pull up, bitch, I said shut up. Hold on, wait. Or the man in front of you paid for your food. For real? You must knew that bitch too. Bitch, shut up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the love and respect that you have for the person that corresponds with you directly, whether it's your partner or your female partner or your female friends. This is the perfect way to go into that. Breakups. They're beautiful if you look at them for what they are. Sometimes you're losing something that you can't gain back. Right. But almost every time, it was never yours to keep for that extended amount of time.
Every relationship has an expiration date.
No. Based off of death or based off of...
Period.
You know what? I got you. Let's do this. Every relationship has an upgrade moment. And if you don't upgrade, then there was an expiration date on it. Right. You're going to grow. What's our expiration date? We have a relationship.
Right.
Me and Doski had a relationship. D, stop. Woo, listen, see.
I mean, of course, the ultimate
Doski.
is death. I'm saying like beyond. I mean, of course that.
Doski has a
But
relationship.
other than that, at some point,
Hard things.
other than death,
there's an expression date on a lot of things that's not authentic.
Even if it was authentic,
No.
it just had its certain. It had its time.
Okay, so I can't give you that.
It played its time out.
Two things I want to discuss. The relationship, like I'm about to harp on something with Doski. Doski has a relationship with people that we don't have a relationship with, but loosely.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship that he has with people should transcend into our relationship with him. It don't work that way. Your homeboy's not my homeboys, but it should be that way.
Right.
That's the downfall. The degrees of separation. When this person does this, that person does that, and you're the bridge. As much as I love Doski, he's not a bridge. He's like a cloud. You feel me? You can see that nigga, but you can't land on him. You going straight through, and he's effective. So you can feel the shade, you can feel him protecting you, but it's a lot of shit that he could do with people. He got a different life.
Right.
This the white man in him. I love you, Doski. I'm just talking. I'm talking shit. I'm fucking with you. But no, he has a relationship with people that we don't fuck with. You have a relationship with people I don't fuck with. I have a relationship with people you don't fuck with. And it's not because of us that they don't fuck with each other. Everybody we name, it should be this circle of stuff. That's what the mob do. That's what the mafia do. That's what the government do. That's what a job do. You know this person. You know that person. We're managers here. We all know that. It's a system.
Right.
Niggas don't have that system even in our core parts of life. I have several baby mamas. They should all be an army. They should be an army. You see what I'm saying? Whatever baby mama watching this, call me right now. I'm gonna cash up your $100. I'm gonna cash up your $100 right now. Let this thing go. You know what?
He gotta get it through.
Oh, wait. I gotta say this slick because I know one. She gonna say, "Hey, nigga, I saw it, nigga." But the connections that we have with people is important. This is also goes to why Kamala didn't win. You have to have a connection with the people outside of a fear factor.
Outside of celebrities.
Listen, if they said, right, people do.
They're gonna put every celebrity in front of us. That's what I'm. That's when you know it's something.
Yeah.
You trying to win me over with this nigga?
Listen, if Megan Thee Stallion is one of your mascots,
they let Cardi B talk. Did you hear her talk?
what does that tell you?
My God.
What does that tell you?
Out of everybody,
what does that tell you?
I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Cardi B.
I am. What I'm saying is, you have a system.
I'm saying that
you
there's
have
somebody
a system
better.
No, you have and better
to have that time to talk to the nation.
You're basing better off of conceptual knowledge. Like, this person is a better person to speak for this event.
I'm basing them on what she said.
If you put her popularity,
if I would have said this before she did it, then that's
more,
one thing.
Who's more popular than Cardi B?
It's not. Well, okay, that was the whole point. Is that they're putting celebrities in front.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to what's a celebrity and who looks at what, if you are any level of educated, and you can see the seams, you can see the threads, you can see the strings coming out of it. You feel me? You can be like, okay, wait a minute. Why are they using this? And then you go to the other end, you do the same thing.
Right.
The same fucking thing. So at what point is everybody know this? I don't know why I gotta say this. It's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
And
the
Trump,
popular vote.
And Trump is the most popular weapon to use against this body of people.
Right.
Let me say this again. Trump is a better vote for the people who voted for him. So the people that didn't vote for, the people that voted for Kamala, what do you do now? Are you finna storm the Capitol? No. I'm serious. Are you finna storm the Capitol?
Wow.
Listen, because if you are, Kamala get you off. Trump got all his friends off, didn't he? Nope. And you don't hear nobody saying shit. And none of them white folks snitch on, ain't nobody snitch on nobody over there. Nobody said nothing. And they all got small sentences.
They all took it.
But listen, flip that shit. You give a nigga a cheeseburger give him a cheeseburger without cheese, extra fries. He telling you everything. It was Mayor Frank Scott. It was Usher. The fuck, Usher was there? It was Usher. And Lil Wayne. Telling everything. When it comes to your boy, Young Dirt. We flipping it now. We're talking about Young Dirt case. Not really, because I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck.
You can tell you don't give a fuck because you call him Young Dirt.
Young Dirt, Little Dirt, Little Dirt, Young Dirt, Smirky-O. Call me Smirky-O if you're Dirty-O. I don't know.
I don't even get that. I never understood why people like this music.
I get it. Popularity. He's a popular street guy.
I don't really care for Dave East music either. So.
Whoa! Nah, man, fuck all them niggas. Listen, to be honest.
No, I mean, I just don't care for his music.
Watch this.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He might be,
As much as I don't want to do this, I have to do this. You and Z just worked on a project recently. Produced solely by you. And engineered by our boy Pharaoh. I
engineered.
Oh, you? Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry for us. Engineered by you.
He's going to master it. He's mastering it.
A beautiful process. Yeah. I want you to just give me the instrumental version of the album. Now, I can get the raps later. I get the raps from him. I hear them whenever I see them online. But I want you to give me the instrumental version because I like instrumentals more than I like niggas rapping. I love my nigga Z, but I don't think he's gonna say anything that I need to hear right now. But the production, see, the words gonna get old, but the production is like the glass you put the wine in. See, the wine get old. But them, you can still need a glass, right? They age together.
Right.
In this case, they don't. The lyrics gonna be outdated at some point. So I just catch those when I catch those. But I do want the instrumental version of the album. Matter of fact, Akeem will be, after this album come out, Akeem gonna put an instrumental version of the album out. Right, bro? Let's do this. That's the intro. You own it, right?
We own it.
So there's a percentage that you own.
Yeah.
There's nothing but a conversation. He owned if you want to pull the lyrics off and put them on other beats, could he do it?
Yeah.
So if you want to pull the beats off and just have a beat album, could you do it?
Yeah, but I don't really want to.
But I want you to. You've asked me to do shit.
You'll have them for you.
Deal. So I can listen to them while I create SBAP art and feed the innocent homeless people that Kamala left behind. I'm finna unfollow these niggas now. Say her name again, nigga. Say her name.
We won't be saying her name in another 2 or 3 weeks.
Or next couple of years. It's over with.
We won't be talking about her.
Your boy Uncle Dunn. I didn't know they called him Uncle Dunn. Niggas in the hood call him Uncle Dunn. Look, I'm in the hood.
Everybody was cool with Trump until he ran for president.
Bro, but that's smart.
And we've been...
Listen, why?
Man, they're Trump that. And people still say it. People don't like Trump still say that something gets trumped by something, not realizing they're actually talking about the guy that they don't like.
And spades. You Trump in the spades, too. So...
Anything. I mean, you can be trumped by any.
To have a name like Trump is hard. That's a hard name,
right?
Versus Harris, that's the slave master name. Would you? Hey, go ahead. Listen. Akeem, like, follow us. Listen, if you have a problem with anything we say, just unfollow us and then come fight me behind Arby's. I'm back here, nigga. Where you at? I'm just joking. Nah, but to be honest, you got to play. Yeah, you're gonna get hit with 2 of those. They don't go on a podcast act like that happened. Do some rap shit. But young Little Dirt told on himself, and then he mentioned, man, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Oh,
them niggas is cooked.
Listen, since you already got those votes out the way, we got that little situation out the way. All those little votes that y'all did, we got them out the way. You probably lost, but thanks to everybody who voted for us for the RCAST 2024 awards. It's going down in Fayetteville next Thursday.
And we might be there.
November the 14th.
Yeah, thanks for the
award ceremony for the RCAST Awards. So, and shout out to the RCAST Awards, just the organization themselves for allowing us to be nominated for several different awards. Maybe I'll put the
list up.
The list up on the screen.
On the screen, yeah, we got to do that because people say I watch podcasts and shows. They be like, I'm gonna put the show up. I'm gonna put the menu up, and they never come up. Like, this nigga didn't put the menu up. I don't want to be them niggas. We been them niggas. Want to bring a midget out. The bitch never came out. In the back room. Open the trunk. I'm stuck. There's a dead midget back there. Skeleton. But yeah, thank you for anybody that voted for us.
Appreciate it.
And anybody that posted anything done. A lot of people. I voted for people.
Yeah, you had to.
I mean, but I voted for myself, of course. Voted for you, of course. I voted for people.
I didn't vote for you.
Like, son of a bitch. Uh-oh. You heard that 3,000? You hear those words? Where'd you get the terminology? I've been learning that dealing with life, and I want to talk about this. Dealing with females is important, of course, but
They don't like when you say that.
I didn't say bitch.
No, I'm just saying dealing with it. If I say I'm dealing with a female, she's not gonna like that.
Having an understanding is more important than anything.
Right.
So having an understanding with somebody that you're entertaining is important. But I've learned that people will entertain the smallest parts of other things. All I need is for you to entertain something that I don't understand so I can continue entertaining things I do understand, regardless to how real it is, regardless to how minute. It could be a grain of sand. I think Michael's cute. Well, at this point, I can fuck Carmen. I don't know why I said that name, but I did. So it's a bunch of
She can't like nothing else.
Ever! Wait a minute. Bloop, get her! Nah. But going through breakups, I've witnessed somebody go through breakup, and I've went through separations. And at first I was like, wait a minute. I don't like the way this feel. Then I was like, wait a minute. I do. What happens in a separation? You get to learn a lot about yourself. I started to listen to what everybody say and match up, oh, this person says this, everybody feel this way. So watch this. So any female that has interest in me, my career is not more important than you, but my future is. Just so happen my career is the vehicle I need to get to that motherfucker. If you can get in this vehicle with me, we can go. If you don't understand, I'm not gonna have time for nobody. I have to write. I spend hours writing. He can call. Anybody can call. I have to ignore those important calls because I'm stuck. Time out. That's a bad word. Because I'm invested into what I'm doing. And if you invest into what you're doing, certain conversations, certain things may be important, but what you're doing is important. So you can get to that after you're done. It's the equivalent you have to take a shit. Your body gonna push this shit out. But you want to roll your blunt, or you want to go get the magazine or your phone, but this shit finna come out. You have no choice. You finna shit on yourself in the process of trying to get that shit, or you finna go straight to the toilet and handle your business. That's how I feel. When you guys watch a movie or watch a TV show and they binge watch it, I binge right. So I'm ready for the next thing to happen, just like it's a TV show. I'm ready to see what's next.
Being creators, man, we have anybody that's a creative just has a unique way of
doing
whatever it is that they do. The average person has a structured
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and most people you meet have a structured lifestyle. So when you run into somebody that's completely an entrepreneur, completely a creative, there's no way to quantify how this person operates and moves. So
no, it's crazy.
You trying to explain that to somebody, it's like, yeah, they hear what you're saying,
but they don't understand.
But there's no way they're gonna understand.
It's impossible
because they're so, a brick in the wall somewhere.
The better, okay. So the brick in the wall analogy is almost negative in that point. They are just so.
Maybe it is negative. You need bitter sometimes.
I think there's a better analogy. So let's look at it like this. You like this person, this female. You're entertaining her. She don't understand what you are. To her, she want the amalgamation of guys that she's dated before. The collection of guys, all the good things, balled into you. She wants you to be all the good things that she couldn't get out of those guys. Same thing with you. You want all the good things you couldn't get out of the next female, but when you invested in yourself, the best thing is you. You're the prize.
Right.
So if she's invested in herself, then she's the prize. So now you have to date each other, right? But what if you don't have time, right? So if you don't have time to date because of you doing what you want to do in life, then that person's not for you. There's somebody going to come along and say, you know what? I can match that speed he's moving. They're going to get with you. And then now y'all can grow together. They match your speed. Y'all shift perspectives. And you can, hey, babe, I got to work. You got to work. I see you at this time. We're going to hook up this time. I can work over there at this time. You have a system.
Right.
You can't create that system with somebody that's not of the same likeness.
Or somebody who ain't doing shit.
Or somebody, she's at home watching TV.
If you boring or you bored, we ain't going to be able to rock.
No.
Even if you're not, because if you bored, to me, you ain't got nothing to do, nothing.
So
Ain't
that's
nothing
the
wrong
issue.
with that.
Yes, it is.
No, that's their lifestyle.
Got you. Nothing's wrong with it. I got you.
But for me, there's not if I ain't got nothing to do, that's because I carved out a piece of time and said I'm not doing nothing.
You're better at carving out time for
During
yourself
that
than
time.
I am. You know that, don't you?
Right.
When I lock in, I can write for hours. This ain't no disrespect to any other artist, but there's nobody writing like me. I'm telling you that. I write for hours, 10,000 words a day, maybe. How much time does that take? I can't be on the phone with you. What we talking? Hey, so I was telling John, girl, bitch, and then Tony. I'm like, okay, well look, I want to write. Oh, you don't want to talk? No. The shit you're telling me makes me feel like I want to blow my fucking brains. Huh? You make me hate my life talking to you. But you can't say that. So you have to say this. I have to work. They don't understand. Like when you imagine having I'm a caged tiger, and the conversation you have with me is just holding me back on chains. But when I get off the phone with you, I'm free to run. I'm able to tiger some shit. You feel me?
You get to let loose.
I can let loose. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of rage inside of me. It's a bunch of passion inside of me that I soothe with writing. I don't be journaling about my life. Today I woke up and Tamika did not love me anymore. Tamika said, I can only have time and space for me. I'm trying to figure out, well, fuck Tamika. What? The book started talking back to me. Fuck what you're talking about. Make a story where you can kill people. Yeah. And ninjas and warriors and dragons and sex. So a bunch of shit. So why the fuck would I entertain
Shin
anything
GPT.
outside of that? Yeah. Yeah. With that, I work so much, I start to realize that there are strenuous moments when you're creating things. So let's say you're making a city. So you don't have to, it could be generic, the city of chair, the city of chair. And it's a city made of chairs. See that? It's a city of chairs. And then you can just make a story how you want to. I go in. It's a restaurant over here. It's a restaurant on East Block. On the west end, it's this. It's south end, it's that. It's a bridge. There's a bay. There's this mountain. There's this fucking museum. I paint this picture, and then I put the story inside of the other story. I paint the picture, and I put the people from the picture inside the painting. Right. I create a story in the story, and then you have a parallel story. So the city is a story. The people have a story. There's an event they're going through in the story. So that's this thing.
Layered.
You cannot get that from the computer. When people use the computer to beat around the bush, ChatGPT and things like this. But I just learned this. There's ways to use that. So you want to write a business proposal? Hey, ChatGPT, write me a business proposal for midgets dancing at the Kickback 3. Kickback 3. 20 midgets and they're going to charge them $18, whatever the fuck. You feel me?
Right.
It's good for reasons. You have tools. So at some point, a writer, calligraphy, somebody that mastered penmanship said, a typewriter, oh my, you can't even do different fonts. I win. I'm going to paint and draw. And then they got faded out.
Right.
But now, if you can write a certain way, you are so valuable. If you have a computer can draw you a picture, but there's somebody that can draw you a picture. Who has the better value? Who has a higher value? Who is really talented? The guy prompting computer, I want you to give me a picture of Kamala and Trump married and Spider-Man. And it happens, right? But you got a guy that's like, I want to see a picture of this, and he can draw it. You can go to the circus, get that one draw, them big at the dude, they draw the big old heads, and right. You got that. And you also got AI doing it. So now you're competing. It's a time thing. So I've been writing out of my fucking mind because it's only a matter of time before what I do is not even considered creative no more. You think these rappers ain't using that shit? Nigga, what the fuck? We just saw it happen with Drake them. You think that's not some shit?
I've seen a dude sit on a live stream
and prompt the fucking AI.
And create a song and get lyrics from AI.
That's crazy.
Like he might write a couple lines and then he'd be like, I don't know what's gonna do there. Let me ask AI. After this line, what would you say? And they give him a line.
I would say this is the dimensional, young pensional, young rinse it, gets it. That's right. That's how I feel, computer. Young rinse it, gets it. And then people are like, what the fuck does that even mean? But it's dope to somebody. I heard Future put out listen, this song dope. The nigga was like, I'm like, oh shit, this is stupid. This tight. What the fuck is going on? It's almost no disrespect to, I don't give a fuck at this point. To like handicapped people, listen. So a pizza man. A pizza man comes. A pizza man comes to the house. This is already weird.
Right.
I go to the door. He's like, hey, I'm trying not to be mean, but he was like mentally challenged. And he was like, hey, I order food for people. This is the true story. I order food for people, and like I'm starting my own DoorDash, so I'm trying to get people to sign up with me. This is our introduction. I'm thinking it's a kid or somebody playing around. I know. Right. He's just knocking. So I go to the door, and I'm very aggressive. Like, what the fuck? Didn't even scare him. I'm like, oh, this nigga crazy. Yeah. Little did I know, he's crazy for real. No. But I told him, I was like, nah, man, I don't use DoorDash shit like that. He's like, it's not called DoorDash. I'm like, what is it called? He said, well, if you're not going to sign up, I'm not going to tell you. And he walked off my porch and went next door. I don't want to tell him the next door, she don't play. You knock on the door like that, she going to pull up, hey, get off my porch, Miss D. Get off my porch, nigga. So that really happened. So I'm also watching Keisha see this. She going to laugh. I'm on the phone. Me and Keisha, the new Call of Duty just came out. And we have a thing called SBAP Gaming. It's going the fuck down. Y'all seen that shit soon. I hate seeing it soon. Like, we actually doing it now. We just, we don't film it.
You'll see it.
You don't see it, yeah. You will see it. Me and Keisha on the video. No, we're on the headphones. No, we're on a video call, but we're playing the game, the new Call of Duty. It's amazing. All right, cool. I hear, she's like, hold on. Somebody knock on the door. She's like, who is it? She go to the door. It's either he's deaf or some handicap, and shout out to him. This is also respect. You got people that's less fortunate than us out here grinding, knocking at doors, trying to get systems started in their life because they just brave enough to do it. Right. When you got people that's fully comprehensional, capable of life, capable of doing this and don't do nothing. So he knocked at the door. He like, I'm not gonna mimic his voice because I feel very bad. But and I feel bad because I respect that. I don't want to seem like I'm cracking a joke. And then I started laughing after. It's a joke. But he knocked at the door. He was like, if you need somebody, if you give me $10, I'll rake your yard. And she said she ain't had the money because she don't carry cash. But I wanted to say, listen, I will send you the money. Let the man do that. But then again, you never know. Here we go. This is the fun part because you got people that play that role. And they're not crazy. They're not crazy. It's an angle. It's an angle. Yeah. I want to rake your yard. No, he go next door. He pimping people. He get back in his car like, man, fuck them. I play the role of this retard or this deformed or whatever the fuck, somebody mentally fucked. I play this role. Right. And I'm hustling everybody. They do it on the streets every day.
It's a game.
It's a fucking hustle. And you just never know when you're getting hustled. I can see a woman, 2 babies, and she's pregnant, walking down the street in the rain. I ain't pulling over. Fuck that. Because her husband or whoever the fuck she with in the cut waiting. That's a belly suit. Them teddy bears, nigga. That's Hello Kitty and that's Stitch. And she got them covered up, nigga. Fuck that. I ain't gonna pull up on that. Hey, ma'am, you need any help? Hell yeah. All your money, buddy. Woo, better catch this motherfucker. I'm out. Pop, pop, pop. Listen, my car can outrun some shit. It ain't outrunning bullets.
Yeah. It's gonna have to take them.
I'm not gonna pull over and try to figure out if this is authentic or not. Right. And listen, a lot of people say, I give homeless people money and I don't care what they do with it. Okay, cool. Then you pull up on the sidewalk, he dead from some money you gave him, he pumped it in his veins. Well, that's what he wanted to do, but don't you love God? Can't you discern? I should just give this guy food.
Right.
Some of them, to tell the truth, I
want a beer.
I want to get drunk.
I want a beer and
I'm doing this for some cigarettes. Listen, you pull up, you're riding in your new vehicle, you know what I'm saying, window down, bumping Tupac. Nigga. Don't look over there, D. Don't look at her. Shit. Fuck. Hey, my shit smell good. It do, dog. Let me hit it. What? Bro, you asking me to hit that, it's like, you might as well just get in the car and let me get the sign. It ain't happening, bro. I seen some very creative signs. I'm talking about like some very my husband was unalived in the explosion in Israel 2 weeks ago. My son fought Goku from Dragon Ball Z and lost his arm. I just need $18. Like, God damn, you read that song? It'd be some real sad shit. You know, like sadder than sad. Like my dog died, my cat died.
Real tearjerker.
My wife died, and I'm painting these morals, and they died. And then Trump was elected. Fuck Trump, man. Give me $18. For real. And I'm real enough to
Cash App.
Cash App. Wait a minute. you got a phone?
Yeah.
2 of them. What the? Get it. You got an iPhone 18. They're not even out. He got us, boys. He got us. But all jokes aside, the most important thing about what me and you do is this is therapeutic. I've been wanting to talk about this separation thing, and it's good that we go into this because I went through a separation with somebody I really care about. He separated from me as certain terms go, but to me, we closer now because now all the small attachments that make you fight in a relationship, they're not there. So a lot of times I would feel guilty because I was working completely engulfed in what I have to do. I don't feel guilty no more. And then the people that's around me now, people, plural, like Elohim, we're gonna leave that alone. You know that goes to we created men in our own image. Right. But then people try to spin it into, well, that's the Holy Ghost to brother. No. That was no. That was something else, but we're gonna pull back. In a relationship, I'm not tied to those misunderstandings no more. So now it's like a pure friendship. A friend that I could potentially re-engage with. But wait, there's more. Other females emerge. So with that being said, I'm able to entertain them differently because now I'm not held by the previous strings that was tied between two friends trying to do something they probably could never do. At that point, maybe that separation makes us deeper. All right, watch this. But this is across the board because I have an original, and I'm not gonna. You know who you are. It's just 2 letters. You know what I'm saying? OG. You know what I'm saying? She knows, and she loses nothing. And then there's YG, the young guns that pull up. So you meet females, and I've met a lot of new females. This is why, because I stayed in my zone. I meet females that try to pull me out of my zone, but I meet females that be like, I'm completely locked in with what you do. What's the next move? So why would I deal with somebody that's not saying what's the next move? I just told one of my friends this. I said, why would you fuck with a female? And this is a dude I'm talking to. I was just skeptical about saying friend because, bro, like Future said, why would you fuck with somebody that don't fuck with what you do? Right. Every song you've made, I've heard. Every song I've made, you heard outside of the shit I just store up. We got secrets, music. Damn, you never played this before. I never heard it. But overall, we've engaged with what each other does. Right. And I extended friends, like him and your homeboy, one of my homeboys over here, minus the mother, nothing. You get the point. With that being said, why would you deal with somebody that don't entertain whatever you are as a person? Right. If you a whore or a stripper, you should deal with a dude that likes strippers. He like, baby, you going to the club tonight? Hell yeah. Me and baby going to the club in our Newport outfits. They got Newport cereal outfits dressed together in their old ass cutlass and shit, and on some 14s, white walls, and they just happy.
She going to shake some ass.
And he happy. You got people that's like, hey, baby, we're gonna watch anime tonight? Yes, the new cartoon, Hazuki Hapuka, came out, and they just happy watching it. Right. You got people that just happy doing what the fuck you want to do. Then you have people that's like, I want to fuck with you, but let me implement what I am inside of what you are. It might make you better, or it might make you worse. You have to be open and willing to change with those punches or with those defining characteristics that make you who you are. The difference between that and me is I'm solid. I'm a author. I like to write. I'm a creator. I'm a director. I like this shit. There's nothing outside of it I like. So if we're watching a movie, I might analyze it. Hey, baby, hold on. Hey, pause that shit, Akeem. Look, now why the fuck he aiming a gun like that? That's stupid. But I understand I can change it. I can be like, hey, I can talk about this after the movie. Right. But already going in saying, don't go analyzing this movie. We in the wrong. You can't tell me that. You would never tell me that. You and people around me that love me, that understand what would never tell me that. You would never say don't, because me analyzing it also makes the movies better. It'd be better. I'm not making this up. Because people call me, hey, you call me before, hey bro, hold on. Man, I just pause this shit. Why so-and-so do this? And I'm telling you and explaining it to you. Right. Not because you don't know, but because not because you don't know because you couldn't study it, but I'm already on it. Right. So you can call and get the information from me. So if you try to change somebody, your boyfriend makes music, or you a female and you do your podcast and your nigga don't listen to it, that's fake. Tell me out. It's not wrong, but it's not real. And not real is fake. Right. When you and Z put the album out, I'm going to support it because he support us. But I just want to hear what you did. Tell me out. This is only in direct response to what he did. I'm so tit for tat. This is why when it boiled down to rap, you shouldn't go get the gat. You understand that? You shouldn't. It should never be that. It should always be, I'm gonna fuck with my niggas on a full. Some people can't respect what you do, but they know how to move that system with it. They can be like, I'm gonna need these things, so I'm smart enough to play this role. I'm smart enough to understand that could be a potential role you're playing. So I'm gonna give you the same exact energy you give me. And if I give you the same exact energy and you don't like it, that means you're doing something wrong. I'm just putting the mirror in front of you. Hey, back to the girls. Let's go out to eat tonight. Well, how about I stay working and you go bring the food in? I pay for it. Just bring the food in. Well, I don't want to always be in the house. We'll go find somebody else. That's how I go. Why would I change what I'm doing? But there's that one person that can say, babe, you really been working a lot. Let me take you out. Let's go do this. Why do a female have to take a dude out? Because you have to. What's the difference? If you want something, go get it, right? But a boss, a female that know who she is, they don't have a problem doing what the fuck they want to do to get what they want. It's somebody that don't know who they are, that's still trying to figure their shit out, that need certain, validations. You need to go out to eat. You need to go on dates. You need to feel pretty. You need to feel courted. You need to feel wanted. Reinsurance is a good thing. We're not talking about reinsurance. We're talking about the false understanding of reinsurance. That's why they want it. That's why listen, I heard a lot of females were like, they would never ask a man to marry them. I don't think that's a female role to get on her knee to ask a man to marry. I don't think that should go there. But if you look at it, what if y'all both took a knee? That's not traditional, and neither are you preaching. So shut the fuck up. Segue. But innocently, we all have this bond that's lost and gone. And that bond is lost and gone because of the absence of reinsurance. I've been so about myself, I didn't see people around me. And sometimes a relationship can get tarnished based off of that. Sometimes it'll be you. And if it's you can hit somebody with that. It's not you, it's me. The fake people started using it so much, it seemed fake now. You can literally be like, I'm cheating on my wife every day of the night. I'm fucking bitches left and right. And my wife is good, baby. It ain't you, it's me. You're just saying that because you want to leave. You want to leave me, don't you, Greg? Greg. I mean, shout out to every Greg, nigga. Greg is a weird-ass name. But you get the point.
You ever get the, what do you like doing outside of?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
What do I like? Listen.
Do I need something outside of what? I've strategically set up my life to where
I can do this.
I actually do what the fuck I love to do.
Right.
So I don't have to go outside and find, I'm so tired of my job. I'm going to go need a vacation. Or, I got this thing that I do outside of this because I need some fulfillment. No, I actually am fulfilled.
And I am too. I'm very happy with what I do, and I'm proud of everybody in my life. Everybody that's in my life now, shout out to Black Rubik's. I love y'all. And I have a team. I have a team that supports me. I have an assistant that supports me. I have females that's around me that understand what has to happen. I have males around me that understand what has to happen. And you one of them. Thank you for not trying to put a lid on whatever I am. And I don't want to put a lid on nobody around us, but hey, nigga, I poke some holes and listen. You hear me? I fuck with y'all niggas sparingly because you fuck with me sparingly. Right. When we put these clips out, we got to strategically cut them because we got a business, right? No. We could cut so much shit and so many people off. It ain't about that. It's about what we feel. And if life is about what you feel, then you should feel this episode has come to an end, motherfucker. Should have been a motherfucking podcast.
It should have been a podcast.